guys, Rika here, and today we are starting the Saving Skyscales collection. From the Market Ruins waypoint, we're going to be heading southeast to the Hanging Gardens. At the top of the screen, you'll see that it says Defeat the Grand Elder Djinn. That is the name of an event that you'll need to complete in order to spawn the Djinn NPCs if they're not already in the center of the Hanging Gardens. From these 4 Djinn NPCs, we're going to be collecting the nature of water, the nature of fire, the nature of earth, and the nature of air. And just as a side note, you don't have to get over there the way that I am. It's probably a little bit easier if you just drop down, use the skimmer, and then jump up with the springer. I was just trying to figure out a faster way to get over there, and it didn't really work out. The trick is, once you're outside of the little protected areas, to touch the ground as few times as possible. That's why the skimmer can work a little bit better, because you're actually not touching the ground after you mount. Whereas, like, if you use the raptor or the springer, you're going to be constantly actually jumping and then touching the ground again, and each time you do that, you're taking damage. Thankfully, the protective bubble around the Hanging Gardens is quite large. Once you get up here, you want to head toward the center. It's kind of a raised round platform to see if the Elder Djinn are spawned yet. The event to spawn them happens on a 15-minute timer, so it's not too long if you have to wait. And if they're already there, then you don't have to worry about it. So in my case, the Elder Djinn were not there, which means that I need to wait for all of the veteran elementals to respawn so that I can kill them and light the 8 braziers around the area. Once you light those braziers, then you will start the Defeat the Elder Djinn event. The jackal portals I just went through are underneath that big round platform that we started out at. So all you need to do is drop down, go underneath there, switch to your jackal, and go through the portals as I showed you. This will be the most challenging of the veteran elementals that you'll need to find out of the 8. The other ones you will be able to clearly see if you just run around the Hanging Gardens area. I will be fighting all of the rest of the veteran elementals just in case you get stuck and can't seem to find one of them. Do keep in mind that it is possible that they haven't spawned yet. As I said, they are on a 15-minute timer before they spawn. And if you don't need to see all of that, you can jump to the next timestamp.
I sink back to the depths.
And that should be the 8th of the veteran elementals, so we should have the Djinn spawning in the middle there. I luckily ended up in between the timers on this one, so I don't have to do the boss fight. But I did actually forget to grab one of the natures for some reason. I only got 3 instead of 4, so I did end up having to come back and do this again, and I did have to do the boss fight that time. Don't make the same mistake I did. Talk to all 4 of the Djinn and make sure that you get each of the natures. Next up, we are in Dragonfall at the Pack Command waypoint, and we're going to be picking up 2 collection items here. First up, we have Courage in the Face of Oblivion, which is going to be on the airship straight north from the waypoint. Next, we have the Nature of Blood, which we will collect from General Almora Soulkeeper, who is directly east from the waypoint. Next, from the Blue Ice Shining Waypoint and Frostgorge Sound, we're going to pick up the Nature of Ice. Head up the wooden spiral walkway that goes into the little town, and the first NPC on the right is the one that's going to give you the Nature of Ice.
I greet you like the sky greets the sea.
Smiles upon us. The day is calm, like a sheet of ice.
It's only a matter of time before you blows against our bow.
Weather that storm. Could be ours.
In Divinity's Reach, we just need to find a Priestess of Dwayna. They're going to have the little speed boost icon above their head because they give you speed boosts for the major cities. And once you talk to them, they will give you the Nature of Life. From Dwayna Waypoint at the very entrance of the city, just run north and you will see a priestess right there.
May Dwayna bless you.
Praise the six.
From the Upper Commons Waypoint in the Grove, you want to head north to the Omphalos Chamber little instance entrance, the seed pod that takes you up to the very top of the tree. Once you're at the top of the tree, you should see a teacher that has the little crown icon above their head, and they are going to give you the Nature of Growth. Once again in the domain of Vabi, this time we're at the Necropolis Waypoint and we're heading southwest for the Nature of Death. If you know where the hero point is over there, that's basically where we're going.
I know. I've hardly seen better stitching from my tail. I've never seen
Greetings. Would you be willing to help our family? We're preparing for our appointment before the Court of the Dead, but we fear the judges will throw out our dear departed's case, or worse. We've gathered our families.
From the Marat Baru waypoint in Brisbane Wildlands, we'll be going northeast to find an NPC who's going to give us the nature of spirit.
You asked for this. Hi.
In Lornor's Pass at Demon's Maw Waypoint, we're going to head east across the river, and we're going to pass through Black Barrel's Mill. We're looking for an NPC called Orson, who is often dead, and therefore the little crown icon for the collection may not always show up for you. But we're headed to a point of interest called Ettenworks Lab. Link in the description. If you do happen to find poor Orson dead on the ground, please do revive him, wait for him to have a little conversation with his friend, and then he will be ready to talk to you, and to give you the nature of fear. It only just occurred to me that he must really know about the nature of fear, considering how much he dies every day.
Redouble your efforts. The power matrix is beginning to fluctuate. This isn't good. A successful, if somewhat harrowing, test run.
Successful? The suit went on a rampage and nearly killed me.
It had a few glitches, yes, but it protected me and hurt you. I'd say it was a complete success.
As always, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next Saving Skyscales video.